My name is Emma. I am 34 years old. I teach children at a school in Norwich, England. I married Mark 9 years ago. He is a quiet man. He thinks before he speaks. People say he listens more than he talks. This is true. He listens well. He forgives easily. He trusts me completely. But I kept a secret from him for almost 10 years. I never wanted to lie. I did not plan this, but sometimes one mistake leads to another mistake. Then it becomes your whole life. Before I met Mark, I loved someone else. His name was Alex. We met at university when I was in my final year. He laughed a lot. He had big dreams. He was different from the quiet people in my family. Alex was exciting. He wanted to start his own business. He wanted to travel and live freely. I loved him for that. He made me feel free too. We stayed together for 2 years. We talked about moving to Manchester together. We wanted to build a life there. But my family did not like him. His parents did not like me either. They said we were two different diets, different ideas, different goals, different everything. I tried to save our relationship, but Alex changed. He became cold and distant. Then one day he left. No phone call, no message, nothing. A few weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. I sat on the bathroom floor. I held the pregnancy test in my hand. I was shaking. My parents would never accept a baby from a man they did not like. I did not know where Alex was. I did not know if he wanted the baby. So I stayed quiet. I cried alone. Then I tried to move on. That was when Mark came into my life. He was kind and calm. He was the opposite of Alex. We met at a dinner party. A family friend introduced us. I did not tell him I was pregnant. I did not tell anyone. I was too scared. Mark liked me. He visited me often. He brought me small gifts. He asked about my day. I did not love him at first, but he felt safe. When he asked me to marry him, I said yes. I told myself I could learn to love him. Maybe love was not always about passion. Maybe it could be about kindness. We married quickly. I told Mark the baby was his. He believed me. He was so happy. When our son Liam was born, Mark held him carefully. He looked at Liam like he was the most precious thing in the world. He's perfect, Mark said. He's ours. I wanted to tell him the truth, but I could not. I watched Mark change diapers. I watched him make bottles. He stayed awake all night when Liam cried. Every day, Mark gave his heart to that boy. Every day I kept my secret. As Liam grew older, I saw pieces of Alex in him. Dark hair, sharp chin, the way he smiled when he got what he wanted. Mark did not notice these things. He thought Liam looked like me. Maybe a little, but I knew the truth. Years passed. We became a normal family. We went to the park on Sundays. We took trips to the beach. We celebrated birthdays with cake and balloons. Mark never doubted anything. He was a good husband. I tried to be a good mother. But the guilt never left me. Then one Saturday, everything changed. Liam had a football match at school. Mark and I went to watch. We were cheering for him. Suddenly, Liam fell down. He did not get up. The coach ran to him. I screamed. Mark ran to him too. An ambulance came. We went to the hospital. The doctors said Liam needed blood quickly. They checked Mark's blood first. Later, the doctor came back. He had a strange look on his face. "Are you sure you're the father?" he asked Mark. Mark stared at him. I froze. My hands felt cold. The doctor explained that the blood types did not match. It was impossible for Mark to be Liam's biological father. That night, I told Mark everything. I told him about Alex. I told him about the pregnancy. I told him why I lied. I cried the whole time. Mark did not stop me. He listened. When I finished, he walked into Liam's room. He did not say anything to me. I stood in the hall alone. A few days later, Liam came home from the hospital. He was tired, but better. One afternoon, the school called us. Liam hit another boy. When Mark asked him why, Liam said, "That boy told me you're not my real dad." Mark hugged him tight. "That's not true," Mark said. "I'm your dad in every way that matters." That night, I went outside. A car stopped in front of our house. A man got out. My legs felt weak. It was Alex. "He's mine, isn't he?" Alex asked. I could not speak. He did not wait for my answer. "I want to see him," he said. "I want to know my son." Mark came to the door. He saw Alex. He saw me. He understood everything. Alex looked at Mark. "We need to talk," he said. Mark nodded slowly. "Come in," he said. Inside, Alex sat down. Mark stood by the window. "I have a right to see my son," Alex said. Mark did not move. "You have no idea who that boy is," Mark said. "You are not there for his first steps. You did not stay up when he had nightmares. You did not teach him to tie his shoes." Alex's face became tight. "That's not my fault," he said. "I did not know. She never told me. I would have come back if I had known." Mark laughed quietly. "Ready now? That's nice. But we already did the hard part. You cannot just walk in and act like a hero." Alex wanted a DNA test. If Liam was his son, he wanted shared custody. He said he would go to court if he had to. Mark stayed quiet. I asked Mark later, "Do you still love me?" He looked at me. "I love Liam," he said. "That's what matters." The test came back. It confirmed everything. Alex was Liam's biological father. Alex asked for visitation rights. Mark wanted to refuse, but the lawyer said we could not stop him. Alex got every other Saturday with Liam. Mark became very protective. He did not want Alex in our home. He did not talk much to me anymore. I knew our love was breaking. I suggested we see a therapist. Mark did not want to at first. "What's the point?" he asked. "We can heal," I said. "We have to. For Liam. For us, we started seeing Helen, our therapist. I told Mark everything in those sessions. He told me how lonely he felt after learning the truth. He said he wanted to leave, but he could not walk away from Liam. One day, Helen asked Mark, "What do you want most?" Mark answered, "I want to be Liam's dad in every way. I want to adopt him." Alex refused at first. Mark said to him, "We're not erasing you. We're choosing love. Liam deserves a dad who is here every day." Finally, Alex agreed. Liam was 8 years old when Mark adopted him. At the courthouse, I held both their hands. Liam smiled big. "Now you're really my dad," he said. "I always was," Mark replied. After that, Alex stopped visiting. He sent a birthday card one year, then nothing. We continued therapy. Some wounds take years to heal. We had tough days. Some nights we argued, but then we looked at Liam. He was smart, kind, and strong. We knew why we kept going. I asked Mark one day, "Why did you stay?" He answered, "Because I made a promise. Because love is not about blood. It's about showing up every day, even when it hurts." We traveled to Cornwall one summer. We walked on the beach. We picked up stones. Liam ran into the cold water. We laughed together. Mark always kept his hand on Liam's shoulder. That hand told the real story of our family. On Liam's 9th birthday, he gave a little speech. "My family is not perfect," he said, "but it's mine, and I love it." Later that night, Mark said to me, "Love is a choice, a hard one, and I choose you. I choose both of you. Some things are too big for words. They live in small actions, in quiet rooms, in shared cups of tea." 2 years later, I saw Alex at the supermarket. He asked me, "How is he?" I said, "He's happy. He's loved." Alex said, "I thought I was ready, but I was not." Liam already had a dad. He thanked us and left. Now 3 years have passed since that hospital day, the day everything fell apart. Or maybe the day everything really began. We still have tough days. Marriage is not like a movie. Love is not clean and easy, but our house is full of warmth. We eat together. We talk more. We say sorry faster. We say thank you more often. And we tell Liam every day that he is enough, that he is wanted, that he is loved. Sometimes I think about the past, but then I remember where I am now. The truth saved us, even though it broke us first. If you have made mistakes too, know this: you are not alone. Healing begins with honesty. Sometimes love does not leave. Sometimes it stays and grows stronger. Real love is not about blood. Real love is about choosing to stay, even when it is hard. Real love is showing up every single day.